Hey guys, welcome to another video. We've just flown in from Bengaluru. We've been travelling for about 24 hours now and we're here in Pune. We're here for the Pune UCI 2.2 Grand Tour. So yeah, we're looking forward to it. It's going to be a bit of a different style video. It's going to be a bit more like a vlog. So yeah, let's see what happens. Straight from the airport, we ended up getting a police convoy with a minibus straight to the hotel. This is actually a one-way road that we were going down, but yeah, this is our view looking out from the hotel before we quickly built the bikes up on the first day and then took some team photos in front of our team bus that was lent to us for the tour. The roads around the main city of Pune are pretty dangerous to ride on a bike, so the organisers actually shut down a 3-kilometre loop around the university, so all the riders had somewhere to train and do activations before the race started tomorrow. The rest of the afternoon consisted of some media work, followed up by a photo shoot for the tour. And the day was finished off with some go fish with the boys. The next morning we all hopped on a team bus and went to the start of the prologue. The prologue was 6.9 kilometres long and was on fairly fast, flat and smooth roads. Alright, just finished the prologue for the opening stage of the tour. Just doing my cool down lap right now. So yeah, it went alright. I think went out a little bit too hard, so I was feeling maybe a little bit too confident in my ability and blew up in the final 2k, and it's alright, but now we know for next time, and time trialing's not my strongest point, so there's always improvement I can make on it, so for next one I'll make sure I'm stronger. But yeah, just really happy to get through that, and really looking forward to the next 4 road stages, which yeah, look really fun. So yeah. Stage 1 was 90 kilometres long with about 900 metres of climbing. It was a fairly flat stage. The stage actually got neutralised about 25 kilometres in just because there was a massive crash and they wanted to make sure all the riders were okay. I'm only going to show the stage 1 presentation. So this is the presentation, every official stage. You have the organiser who's going to explain all the riders to all the fans just to give them a bit of a glimpse before the stage starts. And also just have a bit more interaction between the riders and the fans. At this point I kind of forgot to do a debrief for stage 1, but moving on to stage 2. It was a little bit more challenging. It was 110 kilometres with 1500 metres of climbing. Now, although the climbs aren't very long in India, they're very steep. So the last climb had a section of 800 metres at about 17% average. Alright, so just pin on the numbers for stage 3 tomorrow, but I'm going to do a little bit of a debrief of the past 2 race stages. So yeah, stage 1 went really well. We tried to set it up for Braden, one of our teammates. So my job for that was to just try and get on the front with front of our sprint train with about 10k to go and make sure he's like 5th to 10th wheel and ready to jump. And if anyone tries to come around the outside, I've got to accelerate to make sure doesn't get swamped. And yeah, he ended up 3rd in the bunch kick. Of course, there were I think 17 up the road. But yeah, we did really well for that one. And then I think we had 4 riders within the top 45 riders, so that was pretty good for that. Today, I'm not actually too sure on the results yet. They haven't been released. They're taking a little bit of time for that. But yeah, we did alright as a team. I did okay. I think Braden did really well. He got 11th, which is a really good result. Pushed him really high up in the under-23 GC, and even Andre and Cam rode really well as Bajaj. So yeah, we worked really well. I think my issue was that I think I got over the first climb super fine, and then I was trying to get water, and I got about an hour and a half in, trying to prioritize getting water. It's a bit stupid of me, to be honest. I should have just waited, but the road was really narrow, so the cars couldn't get through. So I kind of took it upon myself to sort of go back in the convoy, and then it was cars accelerating, attacking the pace up ahead, and yeah, I kind of got spat with about 40k to go. But yeah, we managed to finish, ready to go again tomorrow, and yeah, it's always a learning experience. So yeah, keen for tomorrow and keen for hopefully some better results. So yeah. Today's stage 3, was going to be the longest of the tour. It's going to be 139 kilometers with 700 meters of climbing. All of the climbing was going to be done the first 30k, where we went up 2 bergs or big climbs, and then it was essentially a flat run, mostly downhill, all the way to the finish. Alright, so stage 3 done. The longest one, 37k, 700 meters climbing. Going up 2 big bergs, about 20k in, and all the rest of it essentially flat downhill. Got the first berg, then got hopped over the top with one of our teammates, Andre, and then we got to the second berg. We sort of formed a big group. We got a time check, and we were 4 minutes down from the main group, the main peloton. Like it was like a break, like 30 rides up the road. Yeah, and then for the next 100k, we'll just try to chop. I think I've got some footage in after this of the chopping. But yeah, we brought back with 4.5 minutes down to, I think I finished 1 minute 47 after the pace. But yeah, it was good. Team, we had Cam and Braden front group. So Braden got 7th, which is another really good result for the team. But yeah, seems to be really good. Just on that way home, we've got a bit of a longer transfer home today. It's going to be 3 hours 25 back to the hotel. Just even though it's only like 100 kilometers, because of there are not really many major highways, it's very dense. So yeah, in for a long ride. Got to stay fueled, got to stay hydrated, and ready to go again tomorrow. Let's just say that 3 hours 25 anticipated turned into a lot longer. We ended up getting back to the hotel at about 9 o'clock, so about 4 hours and 10 minutes in the car. And still, even with the police convoy in front of us, we got held up by the traffic and we're just at a standstill at certain points. The final stage of the tour was 98 kilometers, had 500 meters of climbing, and was around the main city of Pune, making it really accessible for the fans to access. They actually end up giving the fans and spectators time off work to come and support the bike race. We end up having 1.5 million spectators on the side of the road, which is absolutely crazy. Yeah, and in the first part of the race, we ended up trying to help Braden get a lot more sprint points to make up some time on GC. And once those sprint points were collected, I ended up going in a breakaway. There was about 9 of us who were in this breakaway. Most of us were rolling turns. We were out there for about 15 to 20k, but we ended up getting caught by the main bunch as we got close to the sprint's finish. As we started to approach the finish and the bunch had all caught us, it started to get a bit more hectic. See, this was the final corner with 500 meters to go. You can actually see me, I just went over the bars just then, accidentally going over another rider. As a lot of guys dive bombed into this final corner. I took a little bit of skin off, but I ended up sprinting and finishing 32nd, which is not bad considering the crash. And then that concluded the tour. Me and the boys went back to the hotel, had a bit of fun, and then flew out the next morning. Alright, we're currently at the Bengaluru International Airport. We've got a flight in about 2 hours back to Sydney. Yeah, but I'm just going to do a bit of a stage 4 run through. So yeah, stage 4 was a really fast stage. We did 98k in just under 2 hours and 2 minutes or something. So it was pretty fast on the whole time, just through the main cities, streets of Pune. Yeah, so really fun, really fast. So many spectators. Never seen as many spectators as I've ever seen before. We I was in the breakaway at one point, and yeah, I couldn't hear. Like in the bunch, you got like at least like upper riders going around and like its wheels turning, people yelling. But when you're in the breakaway with a lot smaller group, it's just so loud and your ears just ring. It's such a good experience, and it's really good. All right, it's now Monday. It's about 5:30 p.m. Had a bit of a sleep in today. I flew in yesterday, but was so jet lagged, so I slept till midday. Just out on the mountain bike now, spinning the legs out a little bit. But yeah, just wanted to say, well, it was an amazing experience at the Bajaj Pune Grand Tour. I want to say a big thank you to the actual organisers for pulling us up in the hotel and all the support, accommodation, picking us up from the airport, the whole police convoy, absolutely everything. It ran super smoothly. I'm really grateful for the opportunity, let alone like it's only January in the year and it feels like I've already done something super cool. So I really am really grateful to the organisers for taking care of us. I also want to say a special thank you to Team Roland. Yeah, my team did a really good job of also supporting us, let alone the teammates as well. Like being a club team, we were second ranked club team out of like 30 teams and top 10, like 9th. So it's a pretty good result for a small team, and yeah, even 4th on under 23. So yeah, it's really good for our team and hopefully did really well. So yeah, looking forward to the rest of the year now. I mean, it feels like you've already done like a peak for the year and you already passed, but it's only like January, so a lot of the Europeans are still in base over there. So it's got a lot of time in the year left to go, and yeah, really looking forward to it. I think I got a couple more road events before I kind of go back to gravel in like April and May and look towards nationals and stuff. But yeah, stay tuned for some more content. I'll definitely be trying to put out a lot more of the off-road stuff as well, but just giving the glimpse. So yeah, stay tuned, and until next time.